Yes, my people, welcome back to Tenacious Trading Group. So currently on the 1 hour chart, price is bullish, and you can see we actually had an SBS where one, two, three, four, five. Price did have a nice reaction up. However, it wasn't enough to take out this high. However, you would have been able to still been able to capitalize on a potential 1 to 1. Yeah. So easily a 1 to 1 there, as you guys can see. But obviously price came back, so potentially you could have been stopped out at break even or whatever it may be. We did tap into this area of supply and demand. Doesn't look like it, but it is an area of supply and demand, and obviously price pushed up. However, it looks like price now wants to take out these lows, which it has already has, and now potentially we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. But overall we are still bullish. My 5 minute chart, we are bearish. 1 minute chart, we are bullish. So as I said in the last market recap, whatever time frame I am on, I have to follow the SMA based on that time frame. So if I'm using my 5 minute chart, I can see that price is potentially bearish. So all I'm going to do is just look for potential shorts. My 1 minute price is potentially bullish, so all I'm going to do is looking for potential longs. It just really depends on what time frame you're looking at. But for now, if I am looking at structure, all we've done is take out this low. We took out this low. We failed to take out this low. We ended up taking out this high. So technically we are bullish based off structure, but we are still below the SMAs based off my 5 minute chart. However, on my 1 minute chart, we are now bullish. So if I let price play out, but yeah, so if we let price play out, if it's gonna work now, yeah. So we can see price is reacting off to SMA. When we go to 1 minute chart, we can see now that price is bullish. So based off, remember how I said price took out this high? So remember we took out this low, failed to take out this low, took out this high. So now we're just in a pullback where price is tapping into this unmitigated move origin, as we would call it. Or I'll even say we tapped into this wick fractal, which we know is an area of supply and demand. So in that case, if we're looking at things from our 1 minute time frame, we took out this low, we took out this low, then we took out this high. So that's the first indication that price has flipped. And now we have also taken out this high. So now all I got to do is just wait and see what price does, and then I can potentially catch a trade. So we had our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's if you're someone that likes to take the risky trade from the first flip, and this would have been completely valid. There's nothing essentially wrong with this. Price is above the SMA. Price tapped an area of interest. We've come from a bullish 5 minute zone, so technically this does make sense. And if you let price play out, okay, so we pull back into this area here. So we pull back into this area here. Potentially we have our SBS as well, where that's 1, that's the 2, that's the 3. We've already got our sweep, I'm presuming. So now we're just looking for something that's going to help us take this trade higher. So again, I am on the 1 minute chart, so what can I do? I can go down to my lower time frame, such as the 15-second chart or the 5-second chart, and I can see what price is doing. So based off our 15-second chart, we took out this low, we took out this low. So essentially I need price to take out this high before I can start getting in, or if you take out this low, then I need price to take out this high here. So it really depends on what price wants to do next. We let price play out. So we've taken out that low, so I need price to take out this high here. And we've taken out this low, so I need price to take out this high here now. Okay, so okay, perfect. So we have now taken out this protected low. So now if I'm looking for a trade, I just need price to get a little bit above the SMAs first, and then I can hopefully see how price does. So in this situation here, we can clearly see where price tapped. We wanted to tap the army to get move origin, and you can see how we've had a nice reaction. Probably on a 5-second chart, price does flip a little bit more quicker. But essentially price is fractal, price does the same thing. So let's see what happens now. And we can see there's no real entry for us now. Price just, shut up. I mean, you can say this is SBS model 1, where this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, 5. But it's very subjective at the same time. If we go to our 1 minute chart, this was the last up down, and we can clearly see how price has now closed above that high. So I need some sort of pullback or something, which I can hopefully try and take a trade from here. And let's see what happens. Okay, so we pull back into this area here now, and now my SPS will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully that's the 5. And again, I can always go down to my low time frame, wait for price to flip. So in this case here, price needs to take out this high here. We'll see what happens. So price takes out that high, and now I can look for potential longs. If that doesn't happen, I can look for potential longs after price takes out this high. Really depends. And let's see. No, so we don't pull back again. Let's go to that. Yeah, we don't pull back again, unfortunately. And obviously price is taking out our external high. So all I'm going to do now, I'm just checking the 5 minute. I mean, it hasn't taken out external high on the 5 minute, but it's taken out external high on the 1 minute. So all I'm going to do now is just draw out my new zone from here. We let price play out. Okay, so we do have SPS within here again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now all I'm going to do is wait for price to potentially flip based on my 50-second chart. And it's the same thing. We look for the same things over and over again. So we let price play out. So price took out this low, so I need price to take out this high here. And okay, so price took out this low, so I need price to take out this high. That's happened now. Took out this high. So let's see what happens now. If you can get some sort of sweep. And okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's stopping me taking this trade? The SMA. So this is how you can stop yourself from trying to catch, trades that should not meant to be. And in this case here, if you let price play out, you can see now close below these lows, close above that high. So now it's about trying to get yourself in, messing around with the SMA, but price ends up delivering. So I mean, there was setups that you could have taken, little short moves that could have helped you catch potential trades. But you can see how on our 1 minute chart, price hasn't necessarily flipped properly because we haven't actually taken out this high here. So this I can try and get in as early as possible with the second chart. However, I still recommend you use the higher time frame, or at least the 1 minute, as you're still learning, to try and get yourself in potential trade. So if I let and then going into the PM, yeah, price is kind of double-sided. Price ended up taking out that low, ended up taking out that high. I mean, you have SBS within here potentially. Price has failed to take out this high. We've ended up taking that low. So yeah, price was kind of double-sided. You can see by the SMAs, but on our 5 minute structure, if we know that this was the high we came from, This is the protected low. Let me just double check. This is the protected low. I mean, I can say this, and then this is the weak high. So everything inside of this is just internal structure. So you can kind of see how price. If let me show you everything one more time. So you can clearly see that this is the low we've come from. This is the high that we want for price to run, and you can kind of see how internally we took out this low. We ended up taking out this high here. Ended up taking out that high there. Ended up taking out that high there. So now internally we are stuck between this low here, and we're stuck between this high. So you can see how through the PM prices is kind of stuck within this specific range, but overall we are still bullish based off our SMA. So when you're able to understand where you're within external internal structure, it's very hard to lose pointless trades in it, because you kind of know where you are within price. As I always say, victory belongs to the most tenacious, and I'll see you lots tomorrow. Peace.